What's up guys, Ryan here with Treadaway Training. Today I'm going to be showing you some good stretches for if you have postural issues such as rounding of the shoulders, or if you have issues such as external rotation of the shoulder. Those two things are often linked together, so I'll be addressing both of those in this video. The first stretch I want to show you is for the pec major, which is the main muscle of the chest. That's the big one, the one that runs horizontal right here. Simply, you just come over to a door frame, you anchor your shoulder against the door frame, and that is a very important part of this stretch. You need to anchor the shoulder because if you've had problems with dislocation or shoulder issues in the past like that, then we don't want your arm to be shooting forward and possibly dislocate your shoulder. That's obviously not what we want. So come over here, anchor the shoulder, and then pull the body away from the door frame to stretch the chest. And make sure to keep pressure on that shoulder the whole time. Keep it nice and stable. And then the second stretch I want to show you is for the pec minor, which is under the pec major. It's a smaller chest muscle. It goes from your shoulder down into your ribs. It's vertical right here. And that's one that causes a lot of issues with posture problems. It's going to be a similar stretch as the one before. Again, we're going to want to anchor the shoulder against the door frame. And instead of coming out, we're going to go up. So anchor the shoulder. And I just like to walk my fingers up the wall until I get nice and tight. That's alright, I feel a stretch right there. So I'm just going to lean into it a little bit. The next stretch I'm going to show you is going to be something you can do with a resistance band. You can do it with a towel or anything like that. You just need something that you can anchor whatever you're using against. For this example, I have a resistance band right here. I have it anchored around this wall. I'm going to reach around and grab that. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the handle on both sides, and I'm going to let it pull my shoulder backwards. And this is working on the external rotation of the shoulder. Again, you want to make sure you keep your shoulder in a stable position, so I like to hold my shoulder when I do this and just let it pull that shoulder backwards. This is again going to stretch that pec minor, which is a big offender in posture problems. The last stretch we are going to look at, you're going to need a wooden dowel or a PVC pipe or a sturdy broom or anything like that. Hey, you could probably find a stick outside on the ground that'll work for this. You'll probably have something laying around that you can do this stretch with. And all you're going to do is you're going to take the stick into the arm you're wanting to stretch, let it sit on the outside of that arm, and then you're going to reach down and you're going to grab the bottom side of the stick with your other hand, and then you're going to pull up on the bottom of the stick, which is going to pull the other arm back. Now, one thing I do want to point out with that stretch is this whole video I've been talking about keeping your shoulder stable, especially if you've had problems with dislocation in the past. And if you'll have noticed in that last stretch, there's nothing holding the front of that shoulder. So if you're going to do that last stretch, be very careful, take it slow on that last one, be safe. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you next time.